right in the oven. I'm going to cover it up first. Alright, so that should take about an hour and a half, about 350 degrees for about an hour and a half. So I'm going to do this 3 times. Then a quarter teaspoon of salt. I can kind of measure that like that. And then the wet ingredients are 4 eggs that I'm going to beat. A cup of milk. And then a half a cup of lukewarm water. Alright. So then we're going to take a little bit of cinnamon, and then we're going to sort of beat wet into the dry. I smell the cinnamon already, I love that. And we're going to finish it with a little bit of melted butter.
So what's Clinton do now?
I like to let my my crepe batters rest for a little while. Grab the one I made a little ahead of time. Alright, so I'm going to grab my mangoes and papayas. Got my mango slicer. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the skin off both the mango and the papaya. I just want to get as close to the flesh of the mango as possible. Without taking too much off, but you know, the skin is inedible, so gotta get it all off. So I don't usually like gadgets for one particular thing, but you know, mango is such an interesting shaped fruit, and this actually works really well. Okay, so there's the pit. And then here's the flesh of the mango. It works beautifully. And now some papaya. Papaya is really interesting food. They say it's fantastic for digestion, but it's also good for marinating tough meats because it actually breaks down the meat and tenderizes it. And these seeds, although they're really beautiful, they're just inedible. So we're just going to discard those. And again, just like the mangoes, just dice up the papaya. We cook these in some vanilla and some butter. I got my northern pestle. I'm going to chop up some butter, some unsalted butter, and just a little bit of sugar. Cane sugar. You can use granulated sugar, it's fine. And then a vanilla bean. I love seeing the vanilla bean seeds in there. It just makes it taste more like vanilla, because you can see it. So basically, we're going to just slowly cook the mangoes and the papaya and let the vanilla butter just kind of melt around it, just heat through. So we don't want to cook it too much. We're just going to just heat them through. We want to sort of save the texture of the fruit. Just need this. Now I'm going to make some crepes. Here we go. Put a little bit of the batter in the middle. Okay, and you quickly swirl it around and let it set. It takes a couple before we really get into the rhythm. To me, that's always the goal. Make the crepes as thin as you can make them and get them out of the pan at the same time. I like them to have like just a little bit of golden brown crust on the outside of them. Just a tiny bit of, so you can actually just, you know, feel it. And one more thing to do for these crepes. We're going to whisk some sour cream into some heavy cream, so it's sort of like a little bit of a tangy whipped cream to go with the crepes. Just a tiny bit of sugar, some vanilla extract. I'm just going to whisk this until we have a nice soft peak whipped cream, and then I'll just add the sour cream in there. Or you can use creme fraiche. You can leave it out. But I just like that little sour tang with all the sweetness going on. All right, that's what you want to see. You want to see whipped cream about like that. All right, then I'm going to add a little sour cream right to the whipped cream. That's it. All right, I think we have all our components. We have our crepes, we have our mango and papaya, and then dulce de leche. We had this in the oven for about an hour and a half. Just beautiful. Just kind of roll the crepes, and then a little bit of whipped cream, and just a tiny bit of cinnamon on top. Give it a taste. You know what's really interesting about this is it feels incredibly light when you're eating it. It doesn't feel like a heavy dish. And I think it's just because the tropical foods are really so nice and such a big part of it.
Tita, you're going to sleep.
Alright, that's a great way to start out this Caribbean brunch, but don't go away because we have our egg-rich pork, sweet potato hash. We're going to make a hollandaise sofrito style. And don't forget our sangria with Caribbean fruits.